Yes, very good, Megha. Good use of prepositions. Okay, very nice. Sold. I really love the tree part where you said that we'll also feel like a tree. That's really cute. So,
Yeah.
right. Okay. Hi, Megha. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you for asking. And you?
Wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Megha, before we begin.
Okay, so as you know, my name is Megha. I'm from Chhattisgarh, and by profession, I'm a teacher.
Very nice. What do you teach?
I teach all subjects because I'm a primary teacher.
Primary school teaching.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. And how is it spending time with kids?
Sometimes it's awesome, but sometimes it causes headache as well because of the noise.
True, it's a little stressful sometimes. I completely agree.
Yes.
Yes, and I think online classes are more difficult because there is this whole surround sound of ma'am coming from everywhere.
Complaints. They're always ready for to give complaints.
Or they are always complaining.
Yeah. They're
Great.
always complaining. Yeah.
Was it difficult, the transition from physical classes to online classes?
Yeah, a little bit because when it comes to teach children, so it is quite difficult because the subject is very easy to teach, but how we teach that they can learn, they can understand, that is the biggest problem because they are
Absolutely.
children, right?
Absolutely. And I
They
think
are
their
not.
attention span is very important, right?
Yes.
So I think in online classes that becomes the difficulty.
Uh, Sorry, could you please repeat?
So in online classes, I'm guessing that becomes the difficulty, right? Because you can't control.
For us it is easy, but for them, I personally feel for them it is difficult because they feel bored, easily, and they
Yeah,
cannot stick for a long time as they are children. And to teach them we need to become like a child, or like children. Yeah, like a child. So only giving lectures all the time and showing pictures, it doesn't make a lot of sense in my understanding.
great. So that means, yeah, I understand. I mean, for children, it gets difficult, right? And I think parents also keep coming back and saying the same things. My kid is always on the screen. So it's so difficult. And I think mothers also sit. I have just recently learned that mothers actually sit with their children for classes.
Yeah, because nowadays parents are very much bothered with the education of their children, I guess that's why.
How is it? How is it teaching mothers as well?
I think, I teach in village area, so uh, parents who belong village area, they're not that much
That
bothered with
mother.
the education of their children. So yeah, I don't find this kind of difficulty.
Okay, so good thing. So the mothers are not involved much, right? So because they have other
Yes.
things to do. Great.
Yeah.
Apart from teaching, Megha, what do you like doing?
Okay, so I like visiting different and new places, walking, cooking, gardening, playing badminton, learning something new. So these are my hobbies. Yeah.
Very nice. Is this why you're also in the Clapingo app? Because you wanted to kind of get better and learn more
Yes.
about.
Yes, absolutely. To improve my spoken language, to improve my communication skill. That's why I joined Clapingo.
Very nice. Okay, great. And you mentioned that you like uh, playing a few sports, badminton, for example, right? You like gardening, you like visiting new places.
Yes.
Just tell me the name of one place that you visited and you have really liked. Just the name.
Ooty.
Okay. Okay. Now, Megha, we will do a small activity. Okay.
Okay.
We are going to learn today about structuring a conversation. Okay. Sometimes what happens is when a conversation is a longer conversation, we tend to forget words or lose sentences, right?
Yes.
Because it becomes so difficult to carry on, and we repeat the same things again and again because we don't know what to say next.
Yes. Yeah,
So
it
today we
happens.
will learn about how to structure the conversation so that that doesn't happen.
Okay.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
first activity that we will do is let's talk about a place. That's why I asked you, tell me a name of a place. So you are the travel consultant for Ooty. Okay, and I am somebody who's never been to Ooty. Okay.
Okay.
Now imagine you have to pitch or sell Ooty to me so that I visit Ooty as a travel itinerary.
Okay.
Okay. So I want you to focus on the positives of Ooty and how, and how beautiful Ooty is, just like any other travel guide or travel consultant would sell Ooty to somebody. Okay. But I want you to remember this. I want you to not only sell the place, but also the experience.
Okay.
Okay? Go ahead. If you want, you can take a minute to kind of think about it a little bit and then also start.
If I sit to think, then I don't think so I will be able to say anything.
Then go ahead. Then go ahead.
Yeah, instead of thinking, uh, what should I say? Like I being stressful. The how
Okay, so
to
you
say
mean
next.
right. So if I start thinking, then I'll get stressed about what to say next.
Yeah, while thinking, I'll get stressed at what to say next. Okay,
So
thank you.
rather, I be spontaneous and I say it out. Good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So I really want to invite you to visit Ooty. Ooty is a very awesome place in terms of staying over there, in terms of weather, in terms of beauty scenery, in terms of your whole journey. Even the if you really want to come to Ooty, so the journey that when your journey would start, and maybe you have to stay in Bangalore to come Ooty. So the journey from Bangalore to Ooty, that is very beautiful. I really want to recommend you that just take your personal vehicle so that you can enjoy the beauty of that journey. You can see greenery all over the journey, throughout your journey, and wild animals and mountains, rivers, so many things. So this is one part of your travel, and that is awesome. I really recommend to take your personal vehicle to come Uti. Second
To
thing,
come
when
to
you
Ooty.
reach, yeah, sorry,
To come to Ooty.
to come to Uti, yes. And second thing, when you reach Uti, so once you reach Uti, you feel the climate over there, the what should I say, like weather, yeah. So it is very pleasant, very calm, very peaceful, and you can feel greenery. You can feel
The fresh mountain air.
yeah, the fresh mountain air, and there are so many lake over there, so you can enjoy riding over lake. And apart from that, Uti has a not long, uh, trees, large trees, you
Okay.
know.
Right.
So the place, there is many places which is full of large trees, yes. And when you walk through them, when you sit around them, you feel like you are also a tree, and you can start talking to them. You can feel the liveliness over there, the vividness over there. So this is my personal experience, and I'm telling you on the basis of my personal experience. So I really want to invite you, and I'm sure that you will not regret after coming to Uti. After coming
Very
to
good.
Uti.
Yes. Very good, Megha. Good use of prepositions. Okay. Very nice. Sold. I really love the tree part where you said that we'll also feel like a tree. That's really cute. Great. Okay. Wonderful job done. I absolutely love how you took the brief very, very nicely and you actually sold your experience, right? You sold
Mhm.
about how you felt when you visited Ooty, how you saw the weather change as soon as you were in Ooty, how you started feeling that the climate changed, the people around me changed, everything around me changed, right? So the whole freshness, the whole mountain vibe came across, right?
Yeah. Also, I would like to tell here right now, I can recall many things. The structure of the city, like they are like this. So the city is also very beautiful. When you stand up on any mountain, and when you have a glance all over the city, so you feel like, oh, awesome, this is like I'm living in something new world, a kind of
Something out of a fairy tale.
yeah, something out of
A fairy tale.
fairy tale, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. Because it has terrace. The city is like a terrace farming city, right? It is all built in huts.
How to say, like, yeah, I couldn't find right word like in this way,
So
so how to say it?
the city is built through the mountain, all over the mountain, in like a terrace farming design. Right?
Terrace forming design.
Yes. So
Okay.
terrace farming is when they build steps on the hill and farm, right?
Yes.
And this is how exactly Ooty is built, right? Everybody has a small level. So there
Yes.
is so the people can actually come and park on their terraces and then go down their house.
I will check it out later after the session how to say, because it is these are very long sentences. I mean, many sentences. Right now, I'm finding trouble to speak, but yeah, I will check it out after the
Yes,
session.
please. Just check the words out. That will be enough. Great. Now, Megha, you already did a wonderful job. Okay, let me tell you what you could have done better. Yeah. For example, the way you started was perfect because you spoke about travel, which is a very, very important part of reaching a place, right? Now you remember I was talking about structuring a conversation, right?
Yes.
So the easiest way to structure a conversation about a place, for example, if it's a place, the easiest way to do it is, what would I do throughout the day? What would I do throughout the day?
Yes.
Right? For example, when you wake up at Ooty, you immediately feel the difference in the mornings because it's a beautiful sunrise on top of the hills. The air is fresh and cold. It is the best weather to enjoy a cup of tea sitting in the warm sunlight of your balcony in your hotel when you're visiting Ooty, right? Then move on to the beautiful climate and the weather that you were talking about. Then when you have woken up, what is the next thing you do? You freshen up and then you eat food, right? So then
Yes.
you talk about the food of Ooty. What kind of food is available? Why is it special? Why do they eat that kind of food, and why it is so important for you to taste the local cuisine of Ooty, right? Then once you've eaten, what do you want to do next? You want to go sightseeing. That's when the lakes come in picture, the forests come in picture, the trees come in picture, right? That Ooty has so many things to explore, right? Then once you've done with all the sightseeing, what happens next? You want to go shopping, right? Or you want to see the nightlife of Ooty. Then you talk about the big market Ooty has, the beautiful small shops that opens up in the night, how they light up, right? How the markets are lit in the evenings, and you can take a stroll throughout the lane, eat food, shop, right? Before coming back to your hotel. Then you talk about the night. Nights generally in the hills are very, very quiet and tranquil, right?
Yeah.
So talk about sitting in the balcony, enjoying the cold, chilly air and the silence, and enjoying dinner with some hot beverage or some, something you like. And then, taking a walk throughout Ooty in the night because it's so beautiful. There is such less traffic, and you can breathe the air, which helps you in digestion, right? So there is so much to do in Ooty.
Yes.
Right? So when it comes to a place, you break it down this way. So, so what I do is whenever I have to talk, what I do is I make 5 points, right? So I have to talk about Uri. What do? I want to talk about travel, food, natural interest, shopping, nightlife.
Nightlife.
Done.
Done.
Right? So simple. Imagine you were talking about a product, right? So this helps in every manner. Imagine you were talking about a product. For example, Megha picked up a new lipstick. Okay, how would you talk about it? So firstly, what was I using? How is this better? What are its benefit? How am I finding it better than the previous product? 4 points. So it's easy for you to break down, right? That now I want to talk about my old product. Now I want to talk about benefit. Now I want to talk about its price and its uses. Fourth, I want to talk about comparison, old versus new.
Okay. So yeah, I got you completely. The problem is that when you don't know how to speak and the words and phrases, and the other part, like you said recently, that comparisons. So I mean, uh, it needs practice, I know, but sometimes it is very difficult if you don't know some about something else, and you are going to compare. So how can you I mean, you should have ideas basically in your.
Absolutely. Yes. So that's why use always something that you have used. For example, imagine you're already using a lipstick, right?
Yes.
So always use something that, and pick up the basic words, Megha. For example, imagine, do you like makeup? That is, I'm not sure.
Yeah, very basic makeup.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But lipstick, you know, right?
Yeah, lipstick. I know. I use lipstick. Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, great. So imagine if you have to talk about lipstick, what do you look in a lipstick? It has to be silky, it has to be smooth, it should apply properly, it should not leave lumps on your lips, right? Simple words, right?
Yeah, these are new for me.
Okay, okay. So imagine if you are using lipstick, what would you explain as a good lipstick?
Okay, so it looks classy in my understanding. It doesn't look very glossy, very brightening. I don't
Very
know what
bright. Yeah.
bright. Yeah, it should look
It has a
um,
matte finish.
matte. Yeah, it depends. I mean, I have different kind of sets like glossy, matte, and normal lipstick. So yeah, this is something I'm telling you that I don't know too much because I never ever gone through these things. I never ever talked. So first I need to
Yes.
know words and phrases about basic things which I really use in my life.
Absolutely. Yes. So the best way to kind of get into it is, Megha, imagine if you have to talk about that thing to somebody.
Okay.
Always think of it in